Hi guys, Stop Popster, and today I'm on the train because we're traveling to Toronto to do some Turning Red Funko Pop hunting. If you guys don't know, the movie actually takes place here, so what we're going to be doing is finding all of the major landmarks from in the movie, as well as see if we can find both pops that release. And the one that I've been seeing show up at a couple different stores is the normal Malin, but fingers crossed, we can also find the Red Panda version too. And so I guess, guys, I'll see when we get off the train because there is one pretty big landmark as soon as we get off, and let's get started. Alright everybody, so we are now off the train, we are in Toronto, and I already found the first landmark, which is of course, the CN Tower. And if you guys don't know, the CN Tower is pretty much in every single skyline shot that you can see in Turning Red, and I feel like they wanted to make that very obvious because of course they are in Toronto. And now that we've seen that, let's go to Chinatown. And just like that, everybody, we made it over to our first pop shop of the day, Meeple Mart. And so it looks like this here is their newer pop section, and so far, I'm not seeing anything turning red, but that doesn't mean that this is it, because they also have this massive wall, and it could be anywhere. And actually, now that I think about it, I think this is the first time I have ever seen the BTS set in person by themselves like this, so pretty neat. And if you guys are wondering what they have in terms of other figures, ones that are standing out to me is like Gumby down at the bottom there, that's a really good one, and then I noticed up at the top, they have the Riddler as well as Penguin, which I've been looking for a while, and I know I already have it, but it's funny I'm seeing it everywhere after I got it. And now as I get a little bit further over, guys, I'm noticing they have a lot of Star Wars, and I mean a lot. Like this entire bottom here is completely Star Wars. And then a little bit higher, we've got a lot of Marvel as well as superheroes, and then above that is video games. And one that stood out to me that I want to show you guys is this right here from Despicable Me. And if it's not too expensive, I'm probably gonna get it. No, it is $11.95. I know it's not turning red, but I'm definitely gonna be getting this. And now I found their Disney section. I'm not seeing anything turning red yet. Ugh, too bad. And then also on the other side of the pops, I noticed they have a lot of Dorbs, as well as newer stuff here like the gold figures, and they've got some protectors, and then above that they've got the larger ones like the Batman, as well as Harry Potter, Fantastic Four, the Dr. Seuss Horton one, which is really cool, and then a bunch of others. Alright everybody, so we're now out of Meeple Mart, and they didn't have any of the Turning Red Funko Pops. I asked and they had a lot of new stuff, but none of those ones, so let's keep hunting. Alright everyone, so we are on our way over to the Eaton Center, but before we go there, I wanted to show you guys our next landmark, the Rogers Center. Where is it? There it is, the Rogers Center. Formerly known as the Sky Dome, and that's actually when Turning Red takes place in the early 2000s when it was still called that. And this is actually where Four Town performs in the movie. Pretty cool. And this is probably the best we're gonna be able to get, guys, for a faraway shot because of how massive this place is. And if you guys are wondering why it's called the Sky Dome, it's because it actually opens up on the top to show you the sky, and it's a huge dome. Alright, so we are now at the Eaton Center. There's a bunch of different places that we're gonna be able to check here. One of them being an FYE, there's also an Indigo, a Gamestop, and then a Hot Topic. So let's see what they've got. Oh, and actually speaking of FYE, it's right here. And now let's take a look at what their pop section has today, because there's a lot of exclusives and some new ones, so you never know with the Turning Red pops. And now I know this one isn't Turning Red, but I wanted to show it off. This one here is the Clark Griswold, and it's actually a newer exclusive to here, so it's pretty cool to find. And then I also noticed over here the Michael Scott as Willy Wonka, a pretty funny pop. And then in terms of Disney and Pixar pops, I am not seeing many, but the good news is they've got a couple different sections, so I'm gonna keep digging around. Okay, so I think I found the only Disney pops that they have in the store. It's the Mayor, which is the art series version, and then they also have the Pocket Pop, and then here to the left, they have this version of Wall-E, the Pride one, but yeah, nothing else. Okay, so FYE was a bit of a bust, so let's go into GameStop. Okay, so it is crowded in here, but I made it to the pop section. I'm looking quickly, and I'm not seeing anything turning red yet, but I am seeing some Pixar stuff, because they have Tyler over here, and then they also have Val on this side. Two pretty great figures, but we see them here all the time. And then in terms of new figures, I'm not really seeing much today. Like, they've got some Disney stuff up here, but definitely no turning red. Oh, and actually, speaking of new figures, they do have the Captain Hook at the Peter Pan flight attraction. That one's pretty cool. Alright, so it was a bit of a bust in GameStop. I wasn't really seeing anything too new, but we still have a couple more stores, so let's go to Hot Topic next. Well, it looks like they really cut down on this section since the last time I was here, because this is all of the Funko stuff that they've got. And I think you guys know what I'm gonna say. They don't seem to have any turning red stuff here, even though I've seen a bunch of Hot Topics getting them in, but they do have some other Disney stuff with Celia as well as Sully, and I found these two Yukon Cornelius sodas, which I am definitely going to be getting today. Oh, and then also up here, I did notice that they've got some of the Beauty and the Beast ones, and then a little bit lower, they've got some more monsters, Mike Wazowski. They also have this one, and it's the first time I've ever seen it in person. But yeah, no Turning Red today. Okay, so we're out of Hot Topic, and they didn't have any of the Turning Red figures. I did get some stuff, but not Turning Red. And so now the next place that we're gonna be going to is Indigo, and fingers crossed they've got them. Alrighty, so this is what it's looking like. And now they do have a bunch of new ones like the Fire Force figures as well as Bjorn Cranmore, but I am not seeing any Turning Red. And actually, now that I think about it, this might be the first time I've ever seen this one here, the Stelina Tokidoki? I think so. Oh, and then also back here, I'm noticing a Wonder Woman that I don't think I've seen before. This is the Wonder Woman from the Fall of Sinestro. Pretty cool. And now I understand what I'm about to show you isn't Funko, but I figured I might as well show it off today because it is a bunch of the Turning Red books, so it means they do have some stuff, just not the pops yet. Alright everybody, so we are now back from pop hunting today, and I'm not in my usual spot, as you could probably tell. I'm actually in a hotel because this weekend is Toronto Comic-Con, and I wanted to come down a little bit early so we could do this Turning Red Funko Pop hunt. And as you guys could probably tell, we weren't able to get any Turning Red Funko Pops, but at least we got to go around and check out all of the major landmarks in the movie. So it was still a lot of fun, and when those figures do release in stores, I will be picking them up as quick as possible, so there will be another hunt coming soon. Stay tuned. And now let's get into the figures that I actually picked up today, and I guess we'll start with what I got over at Meeple Mart because it wasn't much, but there was still some good stuff. And the one that I grabbed was this here, and I think you guys know which one it was. It's Kyle from Despicable Me 3, and I'm surprised I didn't have this one in the collection yet, and they only had it for like 12 bucks, so I had to grab it. And this is just a really, really funny Funko Pop, especially because it doesn't really look like a Pop besides the fact that his eyes are black, so I really like that. And if you guys are wondering what other figures are in the set, here they are on the back. And I actually remember when these figures first released and there was a chase for the Gru, and it was one of the first ones where they had swapped the colors on the boxes so people could find the chases super easy, and they sold out pretty much everywhere. And really quickly, I took Kyle out of the box if you guys want to check him out because I can't do 360s, we're in the hotel, but if you guys want to see what he looks like, here it is, and this is just too cute. And I mean cute in a weird way, but I like it a lot. And then the only other thing that I picked up today was 2 sodas over at Hot Topic, so let's crack them open. And now I think you guys know which ones they are. It was 2 of the Yukon Cornelius, and I'm really excited to see if we got that chase today because if you guys don't know, it's a version of him where he's covered in snow. And so fingers crossed we can get that today. And oh, it ripped in the worst way possible because now there's no top on it. I think I got it though. Okay, that's a little better. Oh, and also for anybody wondering, here in Canada, it seemed like the sodas were, I think, something like $15. Okay, that's weird. It said $19.90, but when I scanned them in, I think it came out to like $38 with tax, so it's wrong on the label here. And actually, now that I think about it, that is the exact same Hot Topic that when I bought a pop pin, they charged me $12.50 instead of $20? Kind of weird. And well, anyways, guys, let's get into the soda here. And I've got it open, and let's not look at the bottom to see if we got the chase, and let's find out if we got the snowy version of Yukon Cornelius. And we hold on. For the first one, did not. But the good news is I don't actually have a Yukon Cornelius in the collection, so this is definitely a nice addition to it. And if you guys want to check it out, I noticed here the axe is a little bit rubbery, maybe so it wouldn't break in the packaging. And then also, if you guys want to check out the back, there's his backpack. And you know what, guys, now that I'm taking a look at this one, I think Funko did an amazing job with it, especially the amount of detail they put into a figure that's so small. And if you guys want to check out the Pog as well as what it's limited to, there is the Yukon Cornelius on one side, and then on the other it says it's limited to 1 out of 6,700. And now let's get into the second soda, and fingers crossed we got a chase on this one because I was hoping to just buy 2 of these, that way we could just end it right there. Because when it comes to sodas, I would really only like to have to buy 2 because that would be a perfect world. And anyways, let's get into this next one here and let's find out what we got, and please be the snowy version. And you know what, I'll keep my eyes closed so I can show you guys first. It's a little bit stuck in there. Hold on. I don't want to wreck his beard and mustache. One sec. It would be a little bit tougher than I thought. Okay, here we go. We almost got it. And I think he's out. Wait. I think you guys can see him too. Is it the chase? Please be the chase. Is that the front? I think that's the front there. It is! Oh my gosh, it is the snowy version. Okay, now this is really cool, and it's also a little bit weird. Like, I thought it was gonna be like almost like the way they do the blood splattered ones where there's like a little bit of dots all over it. But no, this actually looks a lot better where it makes it look almost like real powdered snow. And also now looking at the chase versus the common, I'm noticing that they also put a tongue on him like he's tasting the snow. It's pretty funny. And if you guys want to see the 2 of them next to each other, here they are. And so if you guys are curious, I'm pretty sure those are the only differences, the tongue as well as the bit of snow on them. And if you guys want to take a look at the disc, this is actually really neat. So on one side, it's got the super snowy version of them. You guys can see it there. And then on the other side, it says, "You found the chase, Snowstorm Yukon limited to 1 out of 1,300. And well guys, there you go. And even though we weren't able to get any of the Turning Red Funko Pops, at least we were still able to get some pretty cool stuff. And like I mentioned earlier, as soon as they do come to more stores, I will be doing another hunt to try to get the entire set. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you want to see more from me in the future, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that. But this has been an episode of Top Pops. Popsters, thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow.
Dripping like a school. On a forward school. Baby gonna screw. She funny with it. Cool. V5 full thump. I'm a hump on a bounce. Jack and Jill up a hill. Baby tryna get a meal. Mary had a little lamb. I really do not fuck with. And she calling me the muffin man. I surely like the muffin top. Snow. Like my lashes.